Hi guys, and welcome to your live tarot reading. I've got the Golden Girls Tarot with me today, which I love, and which is, in terms of the images, YouTube is okay with the Golden Girls, thank goodness. Okay. So if you have any questions, just type in your question and I will pull one card to give you a really brief message via the tarot to see what the cards have to say about your circumstances. So if you're questioning anything at all, really, a move, relationships, career, finance, creativity, hopes and dreams, spirituality, anything at all, then just type in your question. I will pull a card for you to see what the tarot has to say based on your question. So Dakota, hi Dakota. Let's see the outcome to your question. And this obviously is a very important topic. So this is a card where it's really explaining the situation you're in right now. So obviously you have hope that things are going to go well. You may have some concerns, but this card says really listen to your intuition, and ultimately this card is really about being overly defensive because you don't see, you haven't got the outcome yet, right? It's easier to calm down in hindsight. So this card very much says to me that you don't have anything to worry about, and to put your mind at ease, please, and to tap into your own intuition and to say, you know what, how do I genuinely feel about this? Let me try and play the tape forward. What is the outcome likely to be? And I think that will really calm you and soothe you and give you a sense of security. Hi Perla, how are you doing? Perla, I want to pull a card for you. Got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is romance. It's extreme emotions, particularly in the romantic field, but it can also be on a more literal level, ups and downs as far as your feelings are concerned. So if things are a little topsy-turvy at the moment, then just have compassion for yourself that things are maybe a little wild, and just be there for yourself, support yourself, things will calm down. And with the white horse, again, having a connection to something bigger, whether you meditate or you chant or play music, that's going to help bring in more emotional security. Laron, hi Laron, next best move to make, action to take, or energy to embody? Wow, okay. That's quite a question, Laron. Let's see what the cards have to say. Page of Swords. So Page of Swords has to do with the intellect, right? So energy to embody, best move to make, actions. It's about educating yourself and doing more research, basically. Page of Swords is the person who has least info, least concrete knowledge when it comes to the facts and numbers and figures, right? But who has the greatest willingness to learn. So you're really able to get clear on what's most important by doing research in those particular areas. And the thing that motivates you the most, and the thing that says, hey, there's a whole wealth of knowledge here that I'm excited about, go for that. It's going to really grow you. Then it becomes the Knight and King and Queen of Swords. So you're really in this moment where you can you can begin a whole new journey of mastery as far as the intellect and understanding is concerned. Guys, thanks so much for joining me for this live tarot reading. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I also do a daily tarot reading on my channel. So if you would like to see that, then please consider becoming a member of my channel. And one of the members mentioned I should actually get clear on the monetary figure. It's not outrageous, right? So I think it's very affordable. And because of it, you get a daily tarot reading. The lowest tier is like $2.99. So, you know, you get 30 readings a month for that, one a day. And I just saw, also, if you like my videos, then please give them a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos. And I thought I saw you here, Mum23 Kitties. Hi, it's nice to see you. I hope you and your sister are doing really well. Card, please. Family situation. Okay, let's see. Family situation. We've got justice. Justice is about balance. It's cause of an effect. It's karma. So you can see the sword she's holding. Communication is key to get this situation back in order, but fundamentally this is saying that the connection is still there. If things have been difficult or challenging, or even there's been an estrangement, you can talk it out. But particularly what's important is to take a balanced approach, as in to say, this is my part in it, this is your part in it, and to accept some sort of responsibility for whatever the situation may be. Ultimately, the connection is still there. Libra is about connection, right? And you can talk it out. But just if you're in a situation where there is like some conflict, and it's like, you did this, and I did nothing, then look at your own part in it, and that'll make the situation easy moving forward. TP, hi TP. What's coming in July and August for love? Let's see, TP. A lot. The King of Cups. The King of Cups, as far as the tarot is concerned, is the ideal boyfriend. He's loving, he's patient, he's emotionally intelligent, he's consistent. There's also chemistry there. He wants to connect. He's emotionally available. The King of Cups, really, it couldn't have been any better as far as your question about love over the next few months, July and August, is concerned. So if you're single, you won't stay single and you'll find the right person. If you're already seeing someone who's in your life already, then you can really trust that this person has the right intentions and there's genuine care. Again, I want to emphasize it couldn't be better than the King of Cups as far as your answer is concerned, unless it was the Lover's card, which would have been just as good. Anna P. Hi, Anna. Do I have a card for you? Yes. Anna. Let's see. Why is this gone? Okay. Anna P. Let's see. Can you guys still see me and hear me? Anna P. Let's see. What was your question? Do I have a card for you? Okay, so just a general card. I've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is usually the opportunity to turn things around as far as your, thanks for Tini, as far as your finances are concerned and your work situation. But in this case, we've got Blanche coming back from a shopping trip. And to me, that says that the pressure is off as far as your security is concerned, particularly your finances, and that there's an opportunity to actually enjoy your life and to treat yourself to something. According to this, it's not going to break the bank. And it's very much about enjoying all the hard work that you've done and actually benefiting from it yourself a little bit for a change, is what I'm getting. You're welcome, Anna. Just Be. Hi, Just Be. Let me pull a card for you. And guys, thank you so much for being members of my channel. I really appreciate it. And I hope you feel like you're getting value for your money from being members of the channel. I love doing the daily tarot reading, so it's really great that it kind of is in a spot where it works so well. So thank you so much. And I am pulling a card for Just Be, I said, right? Just Be? Yes, Just Be. Okay, Just Be. We've got the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles usually is associated with miserliness. In this, so hanging on to finances and security too much. In this case, it's Blanche sitting on her luggage and kind of waiting around. So this is saying, Just Be, if you're waiting for someone else so that you can do something, like for instance, if you want to go on a sightseeing expedition or like on a trip or something, but you won't until the friends have sorted their schedule or the partner, and then you have to wait. This card is saying, let go and do your own thing. Please yourself, basically. And don't sit around waiting. It might get on your nerves a little bit, and there's no real need for you to wait, especially if there's anything you can do on your own. Okay, oh, thank you, Mom, to two, and sorry, that Mom to three kitties. There we go. Thank you for that. That's very generous of you. I appreciate it for the super chat. I'm glad. Helen, are there any messages for me? Yes, Helen. Let's see. Card for Helen. Nine of Swords. Don't worry so much. Particularly, try not to go over things again and again and again. And what's that called? Rumination. So the thing to do instead, to turn the worry upside down, is to surrender your fears to something bigger, to the higher realms, because that's going to give you the peace you're looking for, particularly if you're worried about situations where you can't change much anyway. You're kind of just torturing yourself, and it's time to hand that over for a sense of peace. And also, just on a more practical level, remember that most of the things we worry about, I think it's like 95% of things, don't ever come to pass anyway, so give yourself a break. Shelley A. Hi, Shelley. Can I have a card? Of course. House move. Okay, so you're moving house. Let's see. Shelley. Shelley for the house move. The Fool. Enjoy the move. The Fool isn't about being foolish, it's about the start of a whole new chapter of your life. It's something comes into being, like a flame comes into being from nowhere, right? So this is a whole new chapter of your life. Check the details so that things aren't delayed, and you're moving house during a period where Mercury is direct, so that's really going to help you. But this card is saying that's a good idea for you to move. It's a fresh start. It'll feel very good. Just double check all the details if you want it to be absolutely perfect, right? So make sure that the customs declaration form is signed if you're moving countries, and if you're using movers or you're renting your own moving thing, that you've got the right specifications. Just double check the details, but ultimately it's supporting you in this move, and it's a thumbs up. So speaking of thumbs up, guys, amazing transition. If you like this, then please do give it a thumbs up. It helps it be found. And for more videos, please subscribe to the channel. I do a daily tarot reading. If you want to watch that, please consider becoming a member. I also do a weekly horoscope, and I do special astrology videos on the full moons, the new moons, the eclipses. So if you want to see any of those, check out some of the videos that are up on the channel already, or please subscribe for more videos. I try and show up as often as possible. And in terms of the daily tarot reading, that is daily. So if you want daily guidance via the tarot, please become a channel member. Arian Gabriella. Hi, Arian. Any love messages for me? Let's see. The Moon. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there again. I think you've had some negative experiences in the past, which isn't a great insight, but what I'm getting here is that you may be a little reluctant to open up because you don't want to repeat what's happened before. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So there's someone really solid coming in. So it looks really good for love. Put yourself out there. Assume the best. Assume someone rather fabulous to come in, because the King of Pentacles is similar to the King of Cups in the sense that this is someone who's mastered their element. This is Earth, so this is practical matters. He may have mastered his body or his environment. Could also be a female. It's just someone who's mastered security, finance, physical side of things. And by mastering something, there's a sense of security. So if the concern for putting yourself out there is being judged, or connecting with someone who appears to be one way and then turns out to be different, don't worry about that. It's very unlikely to happen again. So don't worry about disappointment, and feel safe to try again. You've got good things coming your way. And then I want to say, Nora. Hi, Nora. What's next in my career in the coming 3 months? Okay, Nora, very specific. I love it. Let's see. Nora. Queen of Swords. It's likely that you'll get a promotion because you're doing really well in your job. The Queen of Swords is someone who makes the right decisions. She's educated. She has product knowledge, if that's a thing in your job. But it's someone who gets a lot of attention because she does so well in her work. So if you've wanted to change jobs within your company, or you've been looking for a promotion, or you've been looking for some recognition, and then a meeting with the right person who can transfer you and make things happen, please jump on any of those kind of opportunities, because people have noticed your work ethic and how well you work, and it's time for you to get something out of that as a result. And then after, there was something else. And guys, thanks so much for becoming members of my channel. I really appreciate it. It's lovely to have you. Very welcome. And then Carrie Sue. Hey, Carrie Sue. Thank you for the super chat. That's very generous of you. I appreciate it. Let's pull a card for you, Carrie Sue. Let's see. Carrie Sue. 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is about being a bit of an ingrate. Oh, no. I'm kidding. It's sometimes being stuck in the negatives, and because you're focused on the negatives, or your disappointment, or things haven't worked out, you miss the blessings of the present and all the good things that are going on in your life. So this says, give yourself a bit of a push, jump over your own shadow, try and engage with the people you like, or the things where you have had a disappointment, or where you feel a little insecure and unsettled. Go out there, connect, try again. You're not going to face more disappointments. There's a blessing coming in via the universe, but you'll miss that if you either are focused on the past or you're just focused on the negative, it's time to try again for a better outcome. Okay? So the whole ingrate thing is a joke because usually the card is someone sitting there with their arms crossed, and it's this young man usually who's somewhat self-absorbed and who's got all these good things coming his way, but because he's so wrapped up in himself and guys, 2 weeks ago was the connection. Now I got a message saying the phone is overheated. I've never had that before. There was a little, I had the thing up and there was a ray of sunlight on it, and I thought that, but it overheated. So it's always something, apparently. So I'm back. Okay, guys, I wasn't going to stay much longer anyway, but I just, yeah, solar flares, Ree. That's it. So, Ree, let me pull a card for you because you made me laugh. Thank you. We've got the Four of Swords. So, Ree, it's time for you to chill, to relax, to kick back, to enjoy the good weather, if there's good weather in your area, but to enjoy the good times, to enjoy the good life, and to give yourself a bit of a chill and an opportunity to just unwind. Yeah, and thank you guys for joining and for the super chat. Mama sees all. Hi, Mama sees all. Thank you for the super chat. Wow, that's very specific. So I don't want to do you a disservice by pulling one card. That's the kind of question I could really go into depth with in a personal reading. So for personal readings, go to my website, gregoryscott.com. But as promised, let me pull a card for you, maybe just to give you a bit of a flavor on this. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is like the Pope usually. So you know what you're talking about. And also, if you're talking about this official, that could be being very receptive and making contact to that with that official. So the cards are saying that you're on the right track. You don't need to give up hope on this idea you've got. Go for it and see what comes up. But it's likely to, first of all, that you're likely to make the connection and that you're not totally off base. So it's an encouragement. It's a thumbs up via the cards. Okay. Okay. Room 1215. Card for the remainder of June. Okay. So the next, 4 days? That's very specific. I love it. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups I always mention is like Romeo. So if you're dating, if you're meeting new people, expect a good connection that really makes you feel something, that makes your heart feel alive and like it's overflowing. It's likely that you'll make a good connection if you're dating, if you're single and dating, or if you're looking to make new friends. There's also the potential to make a really significant, powerful emotional connection. On Time for Tarot. Oh, I love that. That's a very apt name, On Time for Tarot. Let's see what you asked me. Where are you? Any message for me, please? Okay, Susie. 5 of Wands. Time to spend time with friends and people you like being around, whether it's colleagues. And if there's an opportunity for you to compete, please jump on that opportunity because it's likely to reveal something about yourself or your true purpose, your true mission in life. Valerie F. Congrats on that. I get the feeling that that's a huge relief. What's next? The whole world is now open to you. You can cast the net much wider and have some variety and find something that's very different and that feels like you're taking control of your life, because I feel via this card that it really wasn't a good fit. And now you're moving closer towards your life purpose and you have the opportunity to do something work-wise that actually is aligned with your soul purpose, right? So better things are coming your way. But the key thing about this is this sense that I can control my life and now I have a say over what I get to do next. I'm not just constantly reacting to other people's agendas or needs or what they want. I can decide where I go, how I work, and what I would like to do. The wands are the elements of fire, and those have to do with life purpose and passion. So it's a good thing that you've done this, that you've made this shift, because now you're moving into a time where you feel more fulfilled and able to pursue things that you love to do. Okay, so before the phone overheats again, I'm going to pull a card for all of us. That's why I went AWOL for a second. The iPhone was overheating. I don't know why that's so funny, but apparently it is. Okay, so a card for all of us here in the room right now. Let's see what the tarot wants us to know. Justice. This is the cause and effect card. What you put in, you get out. It's the karma card. So one, be careful of what you're putting out there. It will return to you. But also, if you're doing something new, if you're starting a new relationship or you're starting a new job or you're looking to make a move, you will get out exactly what you put in. The Libra scales are balanced. So anything where the outcome isn't guaranteed, but you have a notion of what you would like, it's a good time to start on that kind of action because you'll get the expected outcome in return. Okay, so things are balanced for all of us. So yeah, certain actions that have certain consequences. If you can anticipate the consequences and you want to create those, jump into action now. Okay, guys, so thank you for joining me. I'm gonna be here again next week. I've scheduled these into my calendar, so I'm here every week at the same time. It's 5 p.m. in the UK. So if I didn't answer your question today, then please come back next week, and hopefully I will pull a card for you then if I missed your question this week. Thank you for joining me on here. It's always a pleasure to speak to you guys. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please go to the website, gregoryscott.com. Click on Book Your Reading to audio reading with me. To watch the daily tarot reading, please do become a member of my channel. And if you like this, then give it a thumbs up, please, and subscribe for more videos. And have a look at the ones I've done already. So have a wonderful day and have a wonderful weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. All the best. Take care. Bye.